finish this.
Oh yeah,
real
let me
quick,
see this.
We
real
still
quick.
got a little more.
All right, here we go. Oh, go ahead.
What?
No.
What?
No.
What?
Did you hear that?
What?
No.
Come on, hold on, hold on,
Okay,
hold on, hold on,
all right.
hold on,
Hold
hold on,
on.
I
hold
told
on,
you
hold
all
on.
this.
Hold on.
I told you this
Okay.
freaking thing was.
Hold on.
That was fucking creepy, dude.
Hold on.
I told you this
That
was
was
real.
over my voice, and let me tell you something. I'm gonna see if I caught it on this recorder,
Every hair
but
on
I'm
my
telling you
body
right
is
now.
standing up.
That's got me freaked out.
Hey.
You could hear the guttural tone in the voice.
It's
Dude,
like,
that was demonic.
that's a good one.
People,
Dude.
that. Now look, we're gonna validate this real quick, okay? We just did a side by side with the DR60,
K2.
and we're getting a K2 hit right now on this well,
Ooh.
big time hit. We visually, both Sean and I have both visually seen an anomaly. So we are reviewing the DR60. This is a test I've wanted to do forever, and we're getting results, crazy results.
That was an amazing EVP, right? Right? I mean, come on. Okay, now here's the part where I believe most of your TV shows leave out. Pay close attention.
Let me see if I got that. I didn't have it on voice activation.
You're good. I like your questioning. That's the cool part of this tripod. I'm able to turn this tripod down. Oh, nice. So it looks directly at.
Wow.
Oh, the K2's going off again.
Is there any entities in this room that's been here for years and years and years and years? See, plenty of people like ourselves that's willing to come talk to us.
That was where the was.
Yep.
Can you come over to these and say your name?
That's where it was, dude.
That's where the no was.
Whoa.
What was that?
Flashing, but
Back that-
now it's solid.
back that up.
The camera might be able to see. It's picking up my voice, maybe. The camera. So.
That was me.
Oh,
No, that wasn't yours. That wasn't on yours.
the timing's not right.
No, the timing's off.
The timing's off.
The timing's off because he didn't do voice
this is voice
activation.
activation.
That's it, guys. That's what we heard.
Oh man.
And what this tells me is
Mistaken
this is
identity.
a clearer, better recorder.
That's crazy.
That man.
I
All right,
wanted
let's
that
do
to be
this.
real so
Let's do
bad.
this. Let's do this.
See, here's the scary thing for me about the DR60, and it would probably have been the same if I used one of my really old ones too. That what we clearly heard say no was you talking, and it just picked it up better on this one because this is a nicer, newer,
I want to
clearer,
hear it again.
and that one's rougher.
So let's finish your recording, okay? And then for the sake of argument, let's do this one more time.
Case 2 is still in there.
But now it's solid. The camera here's. Many people like ourselves that's willing to come talk to us. Can you come over to these and say your name? No. It's flashy, but now it's solid. The camera might be able to see.
So
Pick up my voice, maybe.
you
Hold on. Hold on. We ain't even to my so yet. Keep going.
No, we are.
I want to hear so.
It just happened.
Are you sure?
I guarantee it.
Can you come over to these and say your name? No. It's flashy, but now it's solid.
It's flashing. What you actually said was, so it's flashing now. And you can pick up the fact that it's you saying so on this recorder because this is a cleaner,
Right, filtered
newer
out.
recorder. That one's not.
Yeah, I'd say delete it.
Yeah, when in doubt, throw it out. And clearly that was, oh, dude, that K2 just won't stop.
Dude, yeah, the
going off.
K2. What, you don't think it's the cameras or anything?
No.
Nah.
Nah, we'll do it all the time.
Yeah, the camera hadn't moved, but this thing's only going off never so often.
All right, so this one's ready to go. We're going to time it.
Can you take it all the way to red for me? Prove to us that it's you doing that. I want to see those lights go red.
Come on. We got faith in you. You can do this.
Because if it's not you, then that's doing that, then it's just some natural phenomenon that we hadn't figured out. So I want you to prove to me it's you. Take them lights all the way to red. Now.
Background noise. It's me.
Well,
Are you gonna do it? There was definitely something messing with it earlier.
like it left. Yeah.
Maybe it went somewhere
So,
else.
well, I don't know. The K2 gets a lot of criticisms because some teams claim it's too easily influenced by outside, solar flares, shit like that.
Solar flares.
Well, you know what I mean? Natural
Never know.
phenomenon.
Could be.
So that's why I don't mind using a K2. But if I'm actually in contact with an intelligent entity, it ought to be able to do what I'm asking.
Look at this.
Well, that was a little disappointing.
Well, it's not over.
Well, no,
I feel you.
I'm not
You
hating,
got, I
but
know you got excited about that.
that one
I did
freaked
too.
me out. But it's not so much that we thought we had a stellar EVP and it turned out that it wasn't. That happens so often. That doesn't bother me anymore. What I'm more upset about is the fact that clearly was a demonic thing saying no on the very famous Panasonic DR60, but on a better recorder,
Side by side.
it was clearly you saying so. It wasn't even the same word.
Wow.
And
How,
you know,
that's very. I see where you're going with that. It's very
yeah,
disturbing.
yeah.
Okay, now I want to put some final thoughts on the whole Panasonic or DR60 debate. I know it's hotly debated, just like orbs, just like ghost box, just like, well, pretty much everything else in the paranormal community. It divides into camps. And with the DR60, you got one camp that says you have to have one to still be relevant, which is ridiculous. The other side says if you're using one at all, you're hoaxing or faking shit, which is equally stupid and ridiculous. Bottom line is, the Panasonic DR60 is a digital recorder. That's what it is. It's not a specialized paranormal tool, it's just a digital recorder. So it can pick up EVPs just like any other digital recorder can. Now, there is some debate as to whether or not it records its internal mechanics, which can explain some of the weird noises, and your brain then makes words out of it. If that's the case, then okay, I could understand that, but that doesn't happen every single time. Also, there's a debate that says it saves old recordings and then plays them back. So that's the word you're hearing. Well, maybe, but I haven't seen the evidence to 100% support those claims. But even if it does, that's also not going to happen every single time, because there's plenty of times you can record with it and you get nothing at all. So if that was the case, if it was recording the internal mechanics, and if it was playing back stuff that it recorded previously, then it should happen every single time. But it doesn't. So I don't know. But I know I have been in the presence of it capturing clear, unarguable words. There's other times where it records what sounds like two cats having sex. Hot garbage. It's worthless. People will then use pareidolia, a audio form of it, to then hear stuff. And that does happen. So the bottom line is, if you're going to use an DR60, you have to scrutinize what you capture so much more than you do any other digital recorder. It almost becomes worthless at that point, in my opinion. I would use one if I had one for experimental purposes, just like we did in this case. And what did we discover? That on the DR60, a word sounded like something else. And only because we had a newer, cleaner digital recorder were we able to determine what it really was. Take that for what it's worth.